81 pounds. He has blue eyes and blonde hair. His build is described as athletic, and most reports state that he was good at sports in school. His brother Jake was born on January 17, 1997, which makes him 21 years old. Jake also stands at 6 feet 2 inches tall, but weighs 192 pounds. This makes him fairly similar to his brother, perhaps with a bit more muscle or fat on him. They look quite similar, but when we checked out one teenage girl dedicated website, it seems Jake gets the thumbs up for looks, but Logan for personality. It may all sound childish, but that's what the teenage girls are saying. Who is the more popular in terms of reach? Various websites publish YouTube statistics, so we'll tell you what we found. Remember, these numbers are volatile and can sometimes change by the second. Logan Paul has nearly 17 million subscribers, which gives him a subscriber rank of 46th in the world. In all, his videos have been watched 3.3 billion times. Just in the last 30 days, his content has had over 208 million views. It looks good, and it's more than he had this time last year, but it's down on the last few months. His estimated earnings are said to be between $625,000 and $10 million a year, but this is complicated, so we'll talk more about this later. Jake Paul has fewer subscribers at nearly 14 million. This gives him a rank of 71st in the world. His videos have been seen a total of 3.7 billion times, which gives him the edge on his brother. In the last 30 days, his videos have been watched over 195 million times, which is also a decrease from a very active middle of last year. It's said his yearly earnings for his videos is anywhere between $585,000 and $9.4 million. What about their most popular video? For Logan, that was a song called The Fall of Jake Paul. It has 166 million views. Pretty impressive, given that that's more than the population of Russia, the 9th most populated country in the world. We might also remember the record-breaking Season 7 finale of Game of Thrones, which drew an audience of 12.1 million views when it was aired. Jake Paul beats him though in terms of his most watched video. That was one called It's Everyday Bro, and it has been watched over 180 million times. Perhaps the most talked about thing to come out of the video was the line sung by guest Nick Crompton, who told us, "England is my city." Both Jake and Logan still have a long way to go, however, before they reach the billions of views some videos have attracted. We can look at who are the biggest stars on YouTube, at least as of February 2018, and still both boys just miss out on one list we found made by Business Insider. The list didn't put them in the top 19, but in terms of subscribers, Logan Paul should now be on the list. While both brothers would certainly like to have the fanbase of Swedish vlogger PewDiePie, they are not close yet. He has over 60 million subscribers. But when we look at them in terms of how much money is earned, we enter a complicated field. Because ad revenue from clothes and apparel, and also lucrative sponsorships are not easy to work out. Some media does, however, attempt to assess the earnings of YouTube stars. Forbes put a list together for earnings in 2017, and Jake Paul came in 7th. It said he earned about $11.5 million. PewDiePie may have many more subscribers, but his earnings were only said to be $12 million. And guess what? Logan Paul, in 4th place, was set to earn $12.5 million. The Brit Daniel Middleton, aka Dan TDM, was in 1st at $16.5 million. So it looks like Logan earns a bit more than his brother and gets the thumbs up from some fans for having better content. We will add that when we say better, we use the term lightly, given that Logan's Japan video was called by much of the world's media and anyone over the age of 16 crass, cruel, insensitive, and just plain childish. However, in terms of accolades won, Logan again is ahead of his brother, having been nominated for more awards. Both brothers have won something at the Teen Choice Awards 2 times. So with all the controversy surrounding the brothers and many people hardly impressed with their stunts, we took a look at forums to see what regular people were saying about them. A lot is mentioned about the feud the brothers have, but most people think this is some kind of stunt to gain more views. What seems to be quite telling is while people on forums criticize the brothers, they are still talking about them. We might be reminded of Oscar Wilde's famous line about negative words aimed at you being better than no one talking about you at all. What else did we find? Some people on forums say Jake copies Logan, is envious of him, has worse content, and is even bad to women. In fact, Jake takes a beating by many people, with one person calling him a stupid, childish, money-hungry, attention-seeking YouTuber. In fact, wherever this Logan vs. Jake discussion takes place, you'll find just about everyone saying that Logan is the more talented of the pair, and for those who don't like either of them, the least annoying. He seems to have a bit more cash to spend too, and a few more fans. So if we have to pick a winner in this matchup, we'll pick Logan Paul. Vanity Fair, however, would disagree. In 2018, it published an article saying the popularity of these two brothers is a bigger problem than we think in view of what it says about humanity, calling Jake odious and Logan an egomaniac. The story alluded to this matchup being a draw, with them being equally bad, both indicative of a growing idiocracy. So, What are your thoughts? Are the Paul brothers amazing, or are they indicative of a social decline? Let us know in the comments. Also, be sure to check out our other video called Average American versus Average European. Thanks for watching, and as always, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. See you next time!